It's well established that our cognitive abilities change with age, as we see in common examples like age-related memory loss. We also know that aging comes with increased difficulties in everyday life, like increased difficulty remembering people's names or where you parked your car. But we still know very little about the relationship between these two changes. One of the reasons for this is that, until recently, it was difficult to measure cognitive and functional ability in everyday life. Most of what we know about these abilities was researched in laboratories, in artificial settings, rather than in the real world, so the results might not match what's happening in people's real lives. Our research team is trying to find the connection between changes in cognition and everyday life functioning with age by assessing short-term changes over just a couple of weeks in cognitive and functional ability, and then relate them to the more long-term change in these abilities a year later. Our vision is that our research will ultimately enable us to predict changes in people's cognitive ability in older age, and perhaps even whether someone will develop dementia. In the future, it might even be possible to use the app as a diagnostic tool to suggest when people using it should see a doctor, as well as to predict their ability to recover, such as from brain injuries like a concussion. The data we're collecting can also help discover what types of everyday life activities might help improve cognitive and functional ability. To do this, we developed a smartphone app called Tattoo XP, which is an extension of Tattoo Web, our open source and free web app. The app allows for tracking cognitive and functional ability in everyday life, much in the same way that people track their physical health progress. The app can send notifications to users, prompting them to report on the activities they just did, whether that's taking a walk, preparing a meal, even taking a nap, and complete short cognitive tests, such as accurately solving simple calculations and remembering the results, or make quick yet correct decisions, or switching between different decision-making tasks. The app prototype was developed with funding from the White Rose University Consortium in Great Britain, and now we're ready to expand it to a larger group of collaborators to run a large-scale study. And our goal is to both predict cognitive declines and find ways to slow those declines, and even to improve current cognitive abilities, all through simple everyday activities and a free app available to anyone, anywhere. In the future, we hope the app can help people to make the most of their cognitive and functional ability and improve their quality of life.